Hey guys, today I wanted to show you my 2011 favorites. I have a few things that I've been using throughout the year and I really like some of them, so I wanted to share them with you. Some of these haven't even showed up on my favorites because maybe I used them before I got into filming for YouTube. So you'll see a couple of new products that I have been using. So let's go ahead and get started. I have made my list right here of the things that I think are my favorite, that I believe are my favorite. So let's go ahead and start with the concealers. So I'm going to show you my drugstore favorite and then I'm going to show you my high-end favorite. So I basically keep my concealers and mascara in this little glass thing. It's a candle. It came from an IKEA. It's a candle. Anyways, I don't want to get into all of this other stuff, but this is where I store it. So my drugstore favorite concealer is Revlon Age Defining, and this is in medium. I think I should have gotten light medium, but this also works quite well and I really like this. I've been using this all year long, and for my high end I have been using my Benefits Erase Paste, and I'm number 2 medium, and I love this. I use this, and then if not, I'm using my Revlon concealer. So for my concealer, these two are my favorite. All right, so the next one is foundation. So a few foundation favorites. Some of them, I think all of them you know about because they've showed up on my favorites. So the drugstore version is the Maybelline Age Refined. I'm in Sand Beige, and this is pretty much almost finished. 220 Sand Beige. I'm pretty much done with this. I won't be buying this again until I'm finished with my other drugstore foundations that I have, because I want to try the Revlon ones and everything. So let's see how those work out for me. For my high end, I like my MAC Hyper Real Foundation, and I'm an NC30. I really love it. It's very dewy, it looks good. And my NARS favorite is, I have two. This is a Salon, and then I have Punjab. So I don't have my Punjab with me, but this is a Salon and I love this. I would absolutely repurchase that all the time. My favorite foundation brush are my little fingers. I basically take the foundation and just put it all over my skin, and I just really buff it in really well, and I just really love that a lot. So basically that's what I do. Okay, so for powder, for my drugstore, I've been using Dream Matte, Maybelline Dream Matte Foundation, and I am in 225 Beige Medium. And I really like this powder. I've hit pan on it, so I already have a backup. But this is really nice. And for my high end, I use my MAC Studio Fix. I'm an NC35 in this. And I also have Lancome that I use, and I'm matte wheat too. In Lancome, it's so dirty. Anyways, so these are the two high end, and then Maybelline is my drugstore favorite. So put that back. Okay, so for my eyebrows, how I shape, or not rather shape, but fill in my eyebrows, I've really enjoyed my Wet n Wild. It's a stick that comes with like, it's kind of broken, but it comes with the brown color here, and then it comes with the wax point there, and I really like it. I use this every day. I have a backup of it. If it's still available, I'll still purchase it. If not, I'll move on to other things. But this is what I've used all year, and I love it, and so it's been really wonderful. Okay, for eyeliner, I've used Wet n Wild gel eyeliner, 886 in black. Love it. This has really worked out well. So you can see that I've really dug into that, as well as my liquid eyeliner. I've used Revlon Color Stay Blackest Black. I ran out of it, so I went and purchased one from Target the other day. So this is also one of my favorites. And okay, so that was for my eyeliner. My eyeshadow, now this is interesting because I really love eyeshadows, and I collect a lot of palettes and I like to use them, but my favorite drugstore palettes, I would say, are the Wet n Wild, all of them. I mean, every single one of the neutrals. I just love Wet n Wild palette. I also enjoyed this one, the CoverGirl Shimmering Sands, and then the Maybelline Quad, which I don't have here, unfortunately, but the Maybelline as well. So I really enjoyed those. This is a unique product right here. I got it from Rue21 because I saw that on many blogs and even on YouTube that this is kind of a dupe for Too Faced Natural Palette. So, you know, someone did color comparison, so I went and got this and I really, really liked it. I used it all summer. So it's really nice. It comes with all the same shades as well as, oh geez. Anyways, it comes with a little brush that's basically useless, but this is from Rue21 and I use this a lot during the summer, and when I traveled, I actually took this with me. It does have fallout, but I'm told that the original version also has a fallout. So, but overall this is pretty good and I used a ton of it actually. So this is really nice, and it was $6.99 at Rue21. My high-end, I'm telling you, all of my palettes, whether it's the Balm, Lorac, MAC, Too Faced, everyone, or Urban Decay, but the one I brought with me is Lorac because this is, I really like Lorac shadows, but pretty much every single high-end eyeshadow, all of them are wonderful. So those are my high-end eyeshadows that I've enjoyed. Okay, so for my mascara, my high-end, for my drugstore, I really enjoyed the CoverGirl Last Blast Volume. This is really nice. And also for my high-end, I really like MAC Zoom Lash. That's one of my favorites. And sorry about the noise. For my blush, okay, so for my drugstore, I really definitely enjoyed a lot this whole year are my e.l.f. blushes. I think they're really, really, this happens to be Pink Passion, but you know, I pretty much have a lot of e.l.f. blushes, so I really enjoyed this for my drugstore. Also for my drugstore, I've enjoyed L'Oreal. What else? Yeah, so L'Oreal Milani, another one of the drugstores. Those are really, really nice. For my high-end, I've enjoyed actually used a lot of my MAC. This happens to be Blooming. I really love this color. I think this was a limited edition from a few years ago, so MAC. And then this is also the smaller version of Dollface. I really, really like the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. I think it's really, really pretty. And I also have a ton of mineralized MAC blushes, which I really, really enjoy. Bourjois is also a very nice blush. I've used this and I've enjoyed it, and it's beautiful colors. Okay, so that takes care of the blush. For my lips, okay, so this was hard because I have so many lipsticks, and for drugstores as well as high-end. So real quick, for my drugstore favorites, I could tell you that these are just some, not all, but this is Pout by Avon, and you can see it's pretty much, I don't know, I think I'm just really not gentle with my lipsticks, but basically this is what I used, and I have this on today. This is Avon Pout. Then Maybelline Born With is another one of my absolute favorites. I love this one, and used a lot of it this year. And Wet n Wild 901B, this is also another one of my favorites, which is absolutely really, really pretty, and also really popular on Facebook. For my lip gloss, sorry, I didn't show you my high-end. Okay, so for my high-end, I can tell you that I've really enjoyed MAC Angel. This is something similar to Avon Pout. So MAC Angel is my favorite, as well as a very nude color Cherish from MAC. These are the two favorite of mine. Lip glosses, I don't have my high-end lip glosses, but I guess I'll talk about it. But regardless of the high-end, I would say 90% of the time in 2011 I've used drugstore lip glosses because they're just absolutely fabulous. One of my favorite is 120 Pink Pursuit. This is the breast cancer one. I absolutely love this. I wore this the most throughout the 2011, and I loved it. And I think yeah, I just shook it, but that's pretty much done. Another favorite is Revlon Color Burst in Crystal Lilac. This is absolutely pretty. I'm wearing it today. So that's all of my drugstore lipsticks that I like. Highlighters. Okay, so hands down, I think for my drugstore favorite highlighters, I would go with my e.l.f. I'm not going to open this, but I love this. I'm wearing it today. This is really, really nice. It's e.l.f. Luminous. If you haven't tried it, try it. Hopefully you like it. And as far as cream is concerned, this is the palette I've just recently discovered, and I would say it's my favorite because if I had used this, I would have used it all year long. So this is also the e.l.f. The name of this palette is Shimmer Palette. So if you don't have it, get it. It's absolutely wonderful. For my high end, I have actually two. I'll go with my NARS Albatross. Love it. And as well as MAC Champagne mineralized skin finish. So this is the only mineralized skin finish I have. I'm not gonna get a ton because one of my resolutions for 2011 is to use up some of my products, and as I use them up, I wanna replace them so I don't become like a junkie. I have already a lot, but I don't think I'm a junkie because I would have like probably 17 of these and God knows what. I have a lot and I'm going to use them this year, so, and then just replace them as I use them. So I know that this thing is going to last me for a very long time, and even after that I have so many other highlighters, so I'll go through them and use them. Okay, so that takes care of my eyelid primer. I don't have any high-end eyelid primer. The only eyelid primer I've used all year long is either the e.l.f. eyelid primer, the dollar one, or the mineral one. And both of these are excellent. I don't need to wear eyeshadow like more than 6 to 7 hours. I mean, that's a long time. So I don't think I haven't tried the high-end. I have some in samples and palettes that you get, but I haven't tried them. But this really works great for me. So no reason, to switch this around, and it's extremely affordable, so I use this. For my hair, absolutely cannot live without my one and only argan oil. It's about halfway finished. Got it a year ago. I always use this every time I wash my hair. This goes in my hair at the ends, and that's what I use. For my face, I just got this like 2, 3, 4 months ago. This is the this is the brand new one, but I'm like, why does it feel heavy? So this is my backup of it, actually. It's a micro delivery exfoliating wash. It smells like nothing, but this nothing smells great to me. I love this. I loved it so much that I bought a backup of it. So absolutely love, love, love. I use it with my Clarisonic Mia. Absolutely love this, as you guys all know. Yes, so that takes care of my 2000 and favorites. And so, but there's tons of other things. This is not just the only things. It was hard to pick the favorites. I just picked some products because I know I used a lot of it and I enjoyed it, and I think that in my favorites you guys will see, you've seen some repetitions of it, but those are basically my 2011 favorites. I hope you like it, and if you have any questions, please let me know, and thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.